Hello and welcome to the Coach Open House. My name is Shauna Dunmore and I am a lifetime diamond Beachbody coach, and I hope that you guys are getting everything that you want out of this Coach Open House. Don't be afraid to ask questions and comment below and get involved a little bit, because we are here to help you answer questions to anything that you may have. So I am currently living in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I am from Ruthven, Ontario, which is a very small town in the most southern part of Ontario. I moved out here about 10 years ago. I got started with Beachbody and coaching a lot differently than most people. I got started with Beachbody because I was actually prepping for a major surgery. So I was actually diagnosed with developmental hip dysplasia. I was training for a half marathon and a mini triathlon, and I actually wiped out on my bike really hard. So I went to the chiropractors and asked her if she could take some x-rays, because I've always had a very tight hip flexor, as they diagnosed it for many years. So the long story short, the x-rays came back and I actually have had developmental hip dysplasia, and I required a full left hip replacement. So at the time I wasn't even 30 yet. I could have honestly turned around out of my doctor's office and been like, no, I'm too young, I'm in denial, it's not happening to me. But that's life sometimes. I mean, sometimes life throws us lemons, and you just honestly, you either make lemonade or you get squirt in the eyes. And I decided to make lemonade, and that is when I got started with my Beachbody journey and coaching. So I originally got started as a challenger because I didn't know if coaching was for me. I didn't really think that I would be successful at it. And quite honestly, I also have a very good government job, and I didn't want to leave my job at the time. So I got started in a challenge group, and honestly, you guys, it changed my life. I had been going to the gym for years without seeing success. I had hit a plateau. I was not happy where I was in my body. I was not comfortable. I was not confident. I was going through a divorce, and I just needed something in my life to be that little bright light of energy. And that's how I found coaching. So I got started in a challenge group. I actually saw results within the first 7 to 10 days. And that was when I immediately knew if I could do this, listening to my body, following the modifier, and I got started with 21 Day Fix Extreme. I knew that if I could do this, then anybody could. And that's when I got started, and that's when I wanted to lean into the business a little bit and help pay it forward, because I was modifying, listening to my body, doing what I could in the workouts, and I was still seeing results, you guys. And from someone who was struggling at the gym for so long, to have that experience and that fulfillment, and to just feel good and confident and happy about myself again, I wanted other people to feel the exact same way. And that's when I really decided to dive in and get started with coaching. So like I had mentioned, I have a really good job. I actually work for the federal government, specifically the Department of National Defense here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And I have been working for D&D for, oh my goodness, 11 years. So more or less, as soon as I moved out here, 6 months later, I was working for the federal government. And I never thought that I would be successful as a coach, because it's those preconceived notions, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even have Instagram when I started coaching. And I was like, who's gonna wanna follow me? Like, whatever. I just completely dove into it. I just decided that I'm gonna share my journey, and if people are gonna follow me, they're gonna follow me. I'm gonna have conversations, meet incredible, amazing people, and be able to travel and see the world and experience life the way that it's meant to be lived, instead of being narrow-minded and having that small town mindset that I used to have. And coaching has completely opened my eyes, and I really hope that you guys decide to join us and see that for yourselves too, because it's very liberating. That's the only real explanation or word that I can really describe and share it. Like, I want to cry because coaching has changed my life so much. So I really never had intentions on leaving my full-time job with the government, because it's decent. It has decent benefits and everything is good. I mean, it's a federal government job, right? Like, people would die to have my job. But I mean, when I see coaching, coaching has allowed me it is such an incredible opportunity. It has fulfilled my life. It has pulled me out of very dark depression and years in my life that I needed. And coaching has been my bright light, and my challenge groups and meeting people and traveling. And it's a lifestyle that I have always wanted, and now I'm able to create that for myself. So it's a very self-fulfilling. I don't get recognized for my hard work when I'm at work, and coaching, that's one of the 4 vital behaviors. We recognize each other. We recognize our successes. We celebrate, and it's just like body, mind, soul, spirit. It has completely fulfilled me. I used to be I'm very introverted, but I'm kind of outgoing at the same time, and I never really thought that I would be able to kind of put myself out there. And that first time that I was gonna post my my transformation on social, I was like, oh my gosh, like I legit thought I was gonna have a heart attack. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and this has honestly, you guys, changed my life in so many incredible ways that I really wish that you could have seen me who I was then compared to who I am now, because I am confident, I am happy, I am like shining inside and out because I have such a happy heart now. So I just kind of wanted to share a little bit of my journey with you guys. Long story short, I prepped myself before I had my full left hip replacement. I ended up losing about 15 inches and 15 pounds. And I got into the best shape of my life before I had my first left hip replacement. And then 18 months later, I recently had my pelvis fractured. They realigned it. I wasn't able to walk for 43 days after that second surgery. And even after my first surgery, you guys, I couldn't walk for they get you up and walking right away after you have a hip replacement, but I was walking with a walker. And I was able to kind of showcase my journey and share a little bit of my physio and my transformation and everything. And I'm just sharing myself. You know what I mean? Like it's you do you, and people are gonna love you, and people are gonna follow you. And if you already have social media, then you're already ahead of where I was and where I started. So I just really want you guys to know that coaching really is honestly a fantastic opportunity. It has opened my mind to see the possibility of life, and it has pulled me out of some pretty dark places. But you get recognized for your hard work, you can travel, I've met incredible people that I would not have met otherwise, and it's just high vibe, and it's this incredible high frequency. Live events, you guys, are off the hook. Like Summit, the Success Club trip, even Super Saturdays and Super Sundays, just to be in with that high vibe energy, it is just absolutely incredible. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed my video. Let me know if you have any questions at all. Comment below. And I hope that you guys just have, honestly, a fantastic day. I have to go work out now, but have a good one, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.